Hey, what's up? I'm Peter from Media65. Yesterday I had the amazing opportunity to watch a good friend of mine, Marco Haun from Zentrepreneur, while he was recording his next social media videos. And that was truly a masterclass about how to record 30 plus videos within less than 2 hours. Let's have a look how Marco managed to do exactly that.
With Zentrepreneur, I would love to bring a little bit of peace and effectiveness back to businesses. And this through the fact that we are starting to look inside before we are starting to look outside. We're starting to look for the solutions inside. And as being an entrepreneur since 20 years and having my shares of successes and failures and of companies and so on, I really found out for myself that it all goes through us, it all goes through my own introspection. And I help people in my coaching, in my teachings, in my workshops to access that for themselves in a way they are not used to, but the moment they do, they will feel better.
You are publishing quite a lot of short videos with very powerful statements on LinkedIn, on YouTube. How do you record them? Do you record them individually? Do you record them in one session and you cut them simply? How is the process actually? How you do that?
Oh shit, I tried it all. I went into nature, took my gimbal and so on, and then I did 3 videos, and then I was not inspired anymore, and I said, oh, what am I doing? And then I was freaking out and I couldn't do it anymore. And then I was trying to write it all down and to have a script, and that was a disaster. And it's like me speaking like that, robot, not good. And then I was lucky enough to have a friend who said, hey Marco, let's go for this, let's go together for it. And we started to record this kind of videos like in a flow. So we literally have 30 minutes of flow recording videos, and then he cuts the bits and pieces out, which then again brings the message exactly the way we want to.
Marco, I have seen you being in front of a public, being in front of cameras for many years already now. And I have seen moments where you honestly were not feeling very at ease in front of the camera. But when I see you now in front of the camera, it's a totally different person, I have the feeling. What makes you feel at ease in front of the camera?
Several things, but the most important thing which makes me feel at ease in front of a camera is really that now I'm talking about the stuff which is really interesting for me, for the stuff which is really driving me, driving my life. I ask myself that question daily: is who am I? And I answered that question for myself. I am what I project. I am who I am is being the preacher, being the one who has a message, being the one who has a message about personal development, being the one who has a message of creating efficiency in a company, being the one who has a message of creating efficiency with everybody involved and happy doing it. That is what I am about. And talking about it is easy. So it's not. I don't have to rehearse. I don't have to think about it. You ask me a question and I go off. And I explain what I have to say. And that is how I get into that logic. Now, you talked about me being before. I wasn't in my role. I wasn't in my who at that time. And that's why everything was extremely thought through. And through that extremely thought through was not authentic. So my authenticity today comes to the fact that I am directly connected to who I am.
Perfection is the enemy of the good, as you said before.
You know, I'm not perfect, I will never be, and that's fine. Actually, one of my teachers said in my life, perfection is the lowest standard which is, because we are always judging ourselves and comparing ourselves with somebody else. Growth is the highest standard to achieve, because we always look forward to be better next time than we are now.
Marco, many thanks for your insights and for your comments. And I recommend definitely also having a look at Marco's videos. And so far, I would say, subscribe to my channel, as always, and don't forget to be good.
Be good.